from Cal's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before, and hi, if this is your first time, welcome. This is my work in progress. For this week I am working on an Emma Casey design, and this is it. This is Astro Dragon, and as you can see, that's gorgeous. How cute. How cute. And it's from prismdiamondpainting.co. They license her work there. She's got loads on there. Go and check her out if you haven't, because she is amazing. She's just doing some really good designs at the moment, which will be going up shortly. So check her out. We have 42 colours, and I think it's 2 ABs, is it? I can't remember. I can't remember, folks. I've slept since then. But I think was there a couple of ABs or no ABs in this one? Might not be any in this one. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter either way, because I can't wait to do this one. So we've got a candle lit for anybody that needs prayers, thoughts, or positivity, and there's a lot of people out there at the moment that really do need it. This is my Starry Night one, and I know I forgot to cut the top off, and you see how it's gone, because usually I do trim the top, but I didn't. So we've got to, but it doesn't matter, so I'm going to put it way out of the way. I've got my Cal's Crafts mug. I can't really show it you. If I go that way, nah. Which has got 2 lots of coffee in. Yeah, 2. Because it fits 2 lots. Right, let's sit my bum down. I think we've got everything to get started, but I'm not going to promise. So we've got trays. I've got diamond painting pens. I've got my waste tray where I put all my bits and pieces in. My wax. I've got my light pad underneath, and I have all the diamonds I need in here. They're already kitted up, so I'm not going to re-kit them up if they're already kitted up in there. So we want E, and E is 742. What's that? That's 743. You want that one? 741. 742 is E. So that's the one we want. So how's everybody's week going? Has it gone okay? Weather been good? Weather's been okay-ish here, to be fair. It hasn't been too bad. Right, let's have a look what one we're going to have today. I think we'll have that one today. Put him on there. We're going to have absolutely no foxes given. Or fox given, I should say. So, right, there we go. Not a lot to tell you this week, if I'm truthful, you know. We lead a pretty simple, boring life. You know, we live in a little small town, so not an awful lot goes on. We did have the armoured police down again, the armed police. Down the bottom of the road again this week. No idea what. Well, I do, but you know, the D word was probably involved. So that was a bit of a, I would say, can't even say it's a bit of excitement on the street, because it happens more often than you think, and more than we wish. Last night somebody had a bonfire going somewhere. Oh, and the smell. I don't mind bonfires, don't get me wrong, but it was even coming in. I went in my bathroom downstairs and you could smell it in my bathroom, because we have to have that window open. You know where the catch was, it's not quite closed. You can have it on. But I could smell it. And I dropped Millie's friend off and you could smell it all through the town. I don't know where it was coming from, but it was very strong. I'm practicing trying to use this with squares. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But as they say, the only way you're gonna get any better is to keep practicing. So that's what I'm trying to do. Did anybody get anything today? Let me know down in the comments if you picked any of the new designs up, and especially with a, was it 25% anniversary thing off? I was tempted, but I didn't because I need to buy some things for the shop. So I didn't. Mind you, I've still got one road diamond, I think, left. Is it a road diamond one to show you? That I never showed. Don't even know where it is, if I'm honest. I put it away for safekeeping. And I have no idea where that safekeeping place is. This morning I thought I might have had COVID because my chest is very, very tight. Not when I breathe out, but when I breathe in, it's a bit painful. And I can't say I've lost my sense of taste and smell, but it's not right. So I did take a test, but I'm clear. So I don't know if it's with everything else that's going on with me. Some of you will know, some of you won't. But I don't know. But I took a test and it's fine. So we'll just have to wait and see, as they say. Find out what's going on. Grant's back to normal. He's feeling fine. He's nowhere near as exhausted as he was last week. So he pretty much feels back to normal today. He had a craft fair in Hereford, down by the left bank. It's on the river. First time he's been there. It was an artisan's market. And he said he was up on this, the view they got him and Jessie was absolutely spectacular. They looked out onto the river. It was gloriously sunny there. I couldn't make it today, but he said it was gorgeous. It was up a stairway to get to him though, because it's all out on the balconies. This, I don't know if it's a pub or I don't know what it is. But yeah, so he said it was a spoon selling day today. Didn't sell any chopping boards or utensils or anything, only the spoon utensils, which was fine. I think Jessie said she'd walked about 16,000 steps there today because she was going up and down and going to get him a coffee, and then she went and got him some lunch, and she wanted to go to Asda's to look at some serum that they do there for her and Millie. Auntie Gail had given them some and they both love it, so they'd run out, so she went there to get some. Well, it's a fair old distance, so I think she'll sleep well tonight. So I said to Grant, are you going to do some more there? And he said, yeah, I think that, I'm not sure if it's once a month or every other week, or I don't know, but I think he's going to apply to go again. I said, well, then maybe then going to Cirencester, because Cirencester is like 2 hours away, whereas Hereford is just over an hour away. You know, and I likely would drive to Hereford to see him, because it gives me an excuse to go shopping. Well, window shopping, but who doesn't enjoy a bit of window shopping now and again? See what's out in the world. Oh, Jessie did done herself a little entrepreneur this week. Grant had somebody in his work was selling a bike, a Land Rover bike. So Grant said he'll buy it, and he said to Jess, if you can sell it, you can keep the profit. Should he? You joking? He said, no, if you can sell it, you can keep whatever profit you make. You work out how much it would be new, and you do the research, and you do the photos, and you clean it up and polish it and make sure everything's hunky-dory on it. And she did. And we put it on a local selling page on Facebook, and she sold it, bless her, made a very good, nice little profit. So she went and bought herself a jumper today, an expensive Jack's Wills, is it? Jack Will? Jack, something like that. Jumper. I think it was £45 down to 12, no, she said it was down to 32. She went to the till and it was down to 28. And she's always wanted one, but because it's so expensive, I can't. I said I can't justify paying that. So of course she'd earned herself this money, so she could go and buy it herself and still have money left over. So she's over the moon. And I have to say, you can tell the difference in the jumper because the fit on it. Oh, she looks stunning in it. It fits her beautiful. So yeah, but yeah, so I said, well, that's the way to do it. Buy things for a cheap price and, you know, do it up and then sell it on. And the bloke was over the moon because he still got a bargain at that for the price that she charged. So yeah, so she was chuffed. Millie had her first wages this week, so she's happy. And today she sorted out the hours because she doesn't like doing the evenings. So she spoke to her boss today. And they've worked out hours that suit Millie and suit them. So she was smiling from ear to ear. So she's saving up now, she's worked out if she saves up and buys a block of driving lessons, it's cheaper than paying it each week. So that's what she's aiming to do. So I said, well, fair play to you. But she's gone off to her friends tonight. Yeah, Harvey's. You might have guessed. Oh, hang on. Just check, yeah, so she's gone Harvey. They're doing what did she say she did? Eurovision. Yeah, Eurovision night. I don't know whether they're watching. I think they're watching previous ones and songs that they like, and I don't know. Something to do with Eurovision anyway. Not my cup of tea, but them two love it. There's a couple of songs of this year's that I like. The Australian one I really like. It was the Australian one I liked, and I can't remember the other one I liked. But so she's there for the night, so I'll pick her up tomorrow about 10. She'll come home, probably have another shower, and then she's off to work at 12. Yeah, she starts at 12. I think she's about 3 because it's Sunday roasts on a Sunday, so she don't mind doing that. But from this week, she won't be doing Saturdays anymore. She'll only be doing Sundays. But they only got her in to do Saturdays, so she'd know, have a go at what she's doing. So she's a happy little munchkin for a while. 871 is C. So yeah, so they've both been earning their own money, so that's good. So that takes a bit of pressure off me and their dad, as they say. And they also went back to school this week on Tuesday, although Jess had a trip to Cardiff, which is about, what, just over 2.5 hours? Where is it? 2.5? I don't know, can't remember. To do with her geography exam, they had to go and do surveys in, I think it was 3 different places, she said. They had to do it on rubbish, how much rubbish was about, how many cars. And then they had to ask people different questions. She said you only get limited information off Jessie, but she said it was all right. So she said they had an hour and a half to go and get some lunch and things, but she said by the time you found somewhere to eat, queued up, had it, then worked out how you're supposed to go back to catch the bus, she said we didn't really have any time to look around anything, but which is fine. But yeah, so they've gone back this week. Millie says she's completed now all her art for her AS exam, so she's over the moon, so her pressure's off on that one. She took a history one part exam on Tuesday, but she thinks some she did well and some she didn't. But I said, you only can do what you can do, and that's it. You can't do no more. I think Joshua said he's got a 12,000 dissertation to write for this term and 3 essays I think he's got to hand in. He's got to do. His job, he said, might be coming to an end because they were free-ranged chickens, but because of this bird flu, chicken flu, whatever it is that's going around, they can't have free roaming birds. They've had to be shut away, so they can't be called free range. So they've got to sell their eggs at a cheaper rate, and because the feed's gone up, I think he said from 240 to 400 pound. I don't know if it was a ton, I presume. And he said everything else has gone up, so they're thinking of maybe shutting it down. So he said they've got 2 big sheds, but they said they might, if they can keep one going, they might, or they might just shut it down completely. They're not sure. And he really enjoys this job as well. He said it's quite interesting. But it's given him an interest now in agricultural politics. He finds that quite interesting, so maybe that's the type of politics he'll go into. I don't know. But him and his girlfriend are hopefully coming down about the 9th, 10th of May. They said they might come down for a week for the May holidays. I said, you're more than welcome. And because they were going to go off somewhere, but money again, isn't it? So I said, they said, could they come here and use this as a base? I said, yeah. And they'll take the girls off one day as well, which is lovely. The girls will love that. You can see what I'm doing, can't you? Yeah. So that's that. Excuse me. Oh, Lily Lulu's going to have a haircut on Monday. It was supposed to be for Wednesday, but the groomer texted me today and said, could I take her in on Monday instead? I said, that suits me better because Grant will be here. So if I don't feel like it, he'll be here to take her. So I said, going to have a short back and sides for her. Keep her, still have a fluffy face though. She's got to have a fluffy face and a fluffy tail. So, oh, that'll be Tuesday. I think tomorrow, if it's dry, I might go up the dams. I said to Grant, I don't feel like going too far. I can't cope with it at the moment. So I said, if anywhere, maybe we'll go, if it's dry-ish, tomorrow. I said maybe we'll go magnet fishing up the dams, because I find that really fun and funny to find out what you're going to pull up. So we'll see. But again, it's just say it depends on the weather. Might be raining tomorrow, and I said I don't want to go out if it's raining. So I went to the shop today, so I shouldn't have to go out tomorrow anywhere. Don't think I've forgotten something. I'll probably find out I have, because you usually do, don't you? Oh, I saw a really good, there's a woman on TikTok, she's got an Etsy shop as well, but she's called Lisa from PYMOG. So it's Lisa, Lisa from FROM PYPOG. Oh my God, she's so funny. But she sells mugs and things. But she's got one hell of a sense of humour. Now, if you're offended by swear words, you're not going to like her shop or her. Because, yeah. But some are just so appropriate. But she's got some beautiful ones as well, to be fair. You know, she's got a really good range of them. But this one today, that I saw today, it said, which I thought was really, really frank and true. It says, light travels faster than sound. This is why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. I was cracked up. I thought, how true was that? How true is that? Oh dear. But yeah, so you want to check her out, honestly. And she's not dear or anything either. She does some brilliant stuff. I think she even does customs. I'm not sure, but I think so. But yeah, she is good. But I did like that. That did make me chuckle. And talking of Etsy, I'm thinking of yeah. Well, at the moment, or before I forget, I have put it on Instagram and I have put it on YouTube. I've got a 10% off the whole store for the bank holiday weekend into Monday. So it'll finish Monday night. So if you want anything, now's the time to go. If you want to try something, go over. So yeah, but I'm thinking I'm in the process at the moment setting up my own shop for Shopify. I think because you get 2 weeks free to set it up, which is great because it's going to take me that long probably. And then obviously you start paying when your thing. But the fees Etsy are charging are just astronomical now. I can't believe it. They charging now. Say you had, I don't know, say four of these pens for sale, exactly the same. So you list it, diamond painting pen, red, single placer, 3 placer, and you put your description in. Yeah, you have 3 available. So they'll charge you 20 cents for listing, and you think, oh, that's not bad. Then you have to pay VAT on that listing as well. Okay. And then when you sell it, if you only sell 1, well, even if you sell the 3, well, say you sold the 3, they will charge you another 2 listings for the 2 pens that you've sold. Yeah. They'll also sell 2 more on top of the one of processing it, plus the transactions and all that on top for each item. Out of £440 sales, which is my best month for a very, 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 well, I think since the first month that I set up my shop. Right, because I got quite excited, because usually I'll sell about 100 to 200 a month. £75 in fees. Yeah, I bet you fell off your chair then. Yeah, £75 in fees. And now they've put a reserve on me, as I've told you, so I followed their rules. I got a shipping label, first class for tracking. Well, it's first class and it has tracking because that's the only thing you can get through them. So they track it, and as soon as it gets to the destination, they're supposed to give you your money. Well, that's okay if Royal Mail say that they've delivered it, or they write the tracking number down. So if they don't, they're not going to pay me for 90 days. Yeah. And if I can prove that they've got it, it will be 45 days till I get it. So I think I'm going to go back to doing, if I go back to doing tracking with the post office, that means people have got to pay a hell of a lot more on shipping for me to get the money for my product, because that money needs to go back into the business to try and buy the next lot of stuff. Like I need to buy, you know, because I still need equipment. I need to buy like a stamp with my brand name on it, so I can stamp my own products. And my labels at the moment, I'm putting on my belly band labels, handmade with love, I think, because I haven't got my own stamp yet. Because I need a little stamp for them, and then I need a bigger stamp to stamp my products, paperwork and stuff, and the cartons and stuff. Because then that would save on stickers and things, but I can't afford to do that because I thought I was going to use what I'm selling now in Etsy, but they're holding it. So I'm in the middle of setting up my shop, which will be the same name. It will be Cals with capital C, and then Cal as in capital CALS, or capital A, double L, capital and crafts, capital CRAFTS.com. So even if you look at it now, it will come up, but it'll just say shop in progress or shop opening soon or something to them. Something to them doodads, if you know what I mean. If you go on my TikTok, I got it on there and I show you a picture of my first page. So I'm trying to work out how to put like bestseller on there, and I can't figure it out yet. I managed to do the home page picture and do the Gumph under the welcome bit underneath, but I can't figure out how to do the rest yet. How to put bestseller picture and product and link for that. But I suppose I will get there. So Grant's girlfriend said she'll help if I still haven't figured it out when she gets down, or I can ring her and she'll see if she can talk me through it. But you know, my generation, we didn't use computers and laptops, and I mean, I was trying to copy and paste some stuff, some descriptions from my Etsy store to transfer it onto my Shopify, and it wouldn't let me copy and paste. So I started to write it all out by hand again. And Millie said, what the hell are you doing? I said, it won't let me copy and paste. And she said, well, you don't have to copy and paste like that. I said, well, how'd you do it then? And she said, well, Control V. I said, what do you mean? So she showed me, and of course it worked. And she said, well, didn't you know that? I said, no, I've never. I said, I don't know what any of these control and FN and ALT and all them buttons are for. I said, I've never been shown, like you lot have in school. I said, it's only if I accidentally find out how to use a button or you show me, I said, I know how to do it. But that saves so much time, because I was thinking I'm going to have to rewrite everything for every product. And oh, that was my stomach rumbling. But I've only got my reusable face cloths at the moment on there, and kitchen wipes on there at the moment. Oh, my face pads and things. Oh, and I do love them. I've been using the last week the bamboo and the toweling ones with just water. No, because my skin's been irritating. So I've just been using, to cleanse my face, I use the bamboo side because it's got the antibacterial properties in it. Damp it, wipe all my face, like a bit of a scrubbing sort of rub on it. And then I rinse it off, the thing, then I wipe my face over with a towel in. And I have to say, it's now what, I did this morning, it's 30, half past 8, and my skin still feels soft, and it doesn't usually. It feels like gritty. So I said to Millie, I'm going to keep it going and see what it's like in a month. But I have to, because I've been using them and putting the product on them. But I don't know whether I need to be putting the product on my skin, because I've got terrible, terrible skin. From my head to my toes is just disgusting. Always has been, apparently always will be. 54 and I look like I've got a teenager's skin, you know. It's disgusting, but there's nothing I can do about it. We've tried everything in the book, but yeah, so I thought, well, I'll try this then and see how we go. But yeah, so don't forget 10% off if you want to try anything. I have bought some teal bamboo stuff in, but I need some toweling to go with it, because the toweling colours that I've got with it don't really go with the teal. So I'm going to get some white toweling in, I think. And I want to keep it at the 100% cotton, which has a, I can't remember, you'll have to have a look. It's got something on it which is been stamped with, and the bamboo has, with this been through this regulation thing to make sure there's no harmful substances have been used on the material. because I thought, you know, I'd rather pay a bit extra and get that peace of mind that it's all right to use. So yeah, and I enjoy making them in between the bags. So I have got a couple of bags I've got to make this week if I'm fit enough to do it. Yeah, the one that I made, lady that I made the rainbow toolkit, the bigger tool wrap, she's messaged me today, really pleased with it. So I'm chuffed at that. Jen got her pink bag that she won in the competition. She said she loves that. So I'm really pleased about that. So yeah, so it's going to be a busy week in the shop again. I might have to start doing some stuff when I finish this. I'll see how I feel. So, oopsie daisy. Yeah, let me have a swig of this. That's what's so nice about these. You can have a swig and it still tastes as hot as when you made it. And the other thing I got to do this week is start sorting out my kitchen. Because they're supposed to be definitely coming now in May. And I said, no, May is coming. So I've got some boxes, some plastic boxes ready to put like my glasses and stuff in. I've got to get hold of some cardboard boxes from somewhere. But when I empty the bookcase, I've decided that I'm going to get rid of all my cross-stitching magazines. If I really like a pattern, I'm just going to photocopy it if I do, but I'm going to get rid of them. So if anybody wants cross-stitching magazines, yeah, you can have them, but all I'd ask is shipping. If nobody wants them, I will donate them or throw them in the bin. I don't even know if the charity shops will take them because there's so many of them. So I don't know. And I might even start getting rid of some of my Colouring Heaven colouring books as well. So that's something I've got to start on this week. I said to Grant, we've really got to start doing some. Well, I've got to start doing it because he won't. But I said it gives me a good excuse to sort out the bookcases, and as Millie says, you need to be ruthless, Mum. I said, I know, but I'm one of these people that is what ifs or just in case, you know. I need it just in case. So I've got to get out of that and just be ruthless and say, right, I've not looked at that, not thought about that, not wanted it, so it goes. Like Grant said, if nobody wants them, they can just go in the recycling. Which is a shame because there's some beautiful patterns in every one of them, but, you know, I can't hold on to him for the sake of holding on, as he says. And I know he's right. I know he's right. So I don't think I've done much else. I've done about 5-6 loads of washing today. Stripped all the beds. Well, Millie stripped the beds for me and made them up for me. Jessie did her own. She did hers, and Millie did mine and Grant's for me yesterday. So I've washed and dried all that today. So I've got one load out. I'm leaving overnight on the line, so I'm hoping that it doesn't rain tomorrow and I can dry that off. But it was frosty this morning. Grant had to defrost the car before he went to Hereford this morning, which I wasn't expecting. So there's still frost about, guys. But yeah, and there must be a rally or something going on in the town, because we saw about 20 minis go past us, and then all old sports cars. That usually means, because they do a lot of rallies around here, around the Elan Valley dams and stuff. Not fast, but you know, they got to get from A to B, and just, well, the old vintage cars don't go very fast, but it was quite nice to see though in the town. But yeah, I forgot my TikTok this week. I remembered about 11 o'clock at night. I thought, oh shit, I haven't my TikTok on Wednesday. I just got so involved in my sewing, I just completely forgot all about it. So hopefully I'll remember this week and be on my TikTok and do the other patchwork panel to make a bag, because the one side's done, so we just need to do the other side. But yeah, I thought, what a wally. What a wally. What a wally. But never mind. So I think that's all I've got to say. So let me know, as usual, what you're up to or what you've been up to down in the comments. I can't thank you enough for spending some of your time watching one of my old little videos. It does mean a lot to me, and it means a lot when you have a chat with me down below. I sent a little video thing to Kelly today because it was her birthday. So with that said, if I don't see you later, I will hopefully see you in my live tomorrow night, as usual on a Sunday. Usual time, usual place, usual chat. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say. So what is it now? 20 to 9, so I've no idea how long this will take to upload, so I'll have to stay down here until I can render it and get it uploaded. So I'll probably finish this section now, and then I'll probably cut some material and stuff. Oh, sorry guys, so with that I'm going to say I love you and leave you. Look after yourselves, take care, and most importantly guys, stay safe. Bye for now, love you all.